Hello, everybody. My name is Esk Zhang, the Chinese and English bilingual. This time I decided to do a news reporting. I haven't done this for a while. This news is very important. US will ban Wechat and TikTok. So I want to give you my opinion on this as Chinese, as an intelligent Chinese. So here is the news. TikTok and WeChat will be banned from the US App Store starting on Sunday, which is today. Oh, sorry, tomorrow. They will be banned from the iOS App Store and Google's Play, and companies will be barred from hosting them in the US starting on November 12th. So at first, you can't download it from either of this platform, and then after almost a month, there will be no hosting for these two companies. So basically, if nothing changes from now, it will be removed from the U.S. space, internet space on this day forever. So what do I feel about this move? I feel like it's understandable, and from the standpoint of the national interest and reciprocity, reciprocity. That's a word. I feel like it is understandable, and sometimes I even feel like it is overdue because you have to consider that all these platforms, all these American platforms in China. Google and YouTube is one of the two of the most important websites around the world, but in China, I would say less than half of Chinese know them. Less than 30% of Chinese could tell you what it is, what they are, and less than 10% of them used with them before, and probably like 3 or 2% of Chinese use them regularly, use foreign websites like Google and YouTube, which Westerners, which the rest of the world have taken them for granted. But in China, maybe like only 2 or 3% of Chinese uses them regularly. Me included, I'm one of them. See, I met a lot of Chinese, of course, and also not long ago, maybe like 2 months, 3 months, I was a English teacher. I was a assistant teacher to the ESL teacher in a school. Them foreigners, they all use VPN to plan their lessons, to search online, but the Chinese English teachers, only I use. And you can see like it is a problem, when you are English teacher and you never use Google, YouTube, any of the English websites, how good your English could be. And this is what I worry most. I'm not worried about making money. I'm worrying about Chinese being lagging behind without knowing. You are not knowing. If you don't, if I wasn't using, if I weren't using Google or YouTube or any of these websites, my English wouldn't be this good. You can apply this to all these Chinese. If they don't use these websites. They don't know a lot of information without them knowing. Or they think like, oh, this is the supposed way of the internet when it isn't. And another reason why I feel like it is understandable is that even though like WeChat and TikTok claim that they are private companies, nothing is really that private in China. A company, if they have like more than 20 party members, maybe 10 party members, they have to have a cell within that company. And also, internet company in China, they have to follow the guideline of China. So that create a concern for Americans, like if the CCP asks the company to give them certain information, will the company do it? Probably yes. So like if Americans using WeChat or TikTok in a large scale, it just could be that the information could be leaked to the CCP, because in censorship in China is everywhere. There's no website like YouTube, even though there are similar websites, but whether which website you on, if you want to type something, if you want to upload some video, some sound, some pictures, some people have to see it first. Sometimes it's done by the machine, by the algorithm. Like if you type some words, it doesn't publish. And after you pass that, there's another guy that will see it, will censor it, will see it before it gets really published. So in the US, we know like on YouTube, if you upload video, it will be up, unless some people flag it. But in China, whether you upload a video, an article, or a picture, somebody have to see it. And another thing I want to talk about, even though some people say like WeChat is a social media platform, it is not that social. It's not that social. You can only see what the person is posting when you are a contact. So there's no Instagram. WeChat is never the Instagram. WeChat is only a place where you can see, where you can chat, and you can see what other people are posting. It's not Instagram. Instagram is also banned in China. On Instagram you can see what other people say. Twitter you can see what others say, but WeChat, if you're not a friend of his or her, you can't see it. So it's not that social. For me, I don't think WeChat. So I only use it as a way to pay, to communicate. But I do know like foreigners that do business in China, they use WeChat. Chinese that that live in US, they use WeChat because there's no other alternatives. You can't even use Skype here. I know like Jamaicans, Indians, they use WhatsApp quite a lot. But even WhatsApp, the messaging app, is also blocked. Also, in Korea, there's an app called iTalk. In Japan, in Japan and the Taiwan region, they use Link, I think. So Chinese, in China, we have this kind of concept called the internet sovereignty. Is that basically means like if you want to go to China's market, you have to get the permission first. Therefore, because of this kind of law, most foreign websites are banned. Even Wikipedia, like Wikipedia, a place for you to learn stuff, is banned. I remember like before I talked to a foreign teacher in China, she used Pinterest a lot because there's a lot of interesting boards on their website. He used to show that Pinterest posts to students to learn English, until one day it was blocked by the Great Firewall of China. So because of the China by and large is a communist country, they have this different ideology and way of thinking. Therefore, they have a different approach to regulate the internet. And if you want to talk about the reciprocity and national interest, yeah, I do think like Trump is doing the right thing. I'm not American, but you have to do it. As she is an American president. From the interest of Americans, he had to do that. And I'm a little bit, but I seldom hear Trump or Obama. I never heard them talking about American company banned in China. So China has banned like dozens of foreign companies, but Western countries only. In US only banned 2 of Chinese. So I still see a long list of Chinese companies being banned in the future. So that's my thoughts on this news. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I'm out.